Hello, everyone. You are looking at my art collection. I wanted to give you a tour of it. I have 6 cabinets. I recently upgraded by adding 2 more cabinets. I've yet to put lights in them. That will probably happen within the next week. But I wanted to give you a tour of all of my pieces. I'm going to give you a short little showing of each one. So here we have 2-in-1 case. VTX 1300, I believe it's a 2005. An OCC style chopper. Here we have a Western Union stagecoach that I recently built. In the back you can see a Hemi V8, a Hemi style V8, complete with accessories, transmission and all. Here we have Marshall amp with a Fender style guitar, an acoustic hollow body guitar, USS Alabama. Now if you're wanting to know what the scale of these are, here's my hand. So they're all pretty much about the same. This is a very important one. I made this for my daughter. There's some very sentimental reason behind it. She loves sunflowers and other reasons I won't get into. Here we have butterflies because she asked me to make them for her, or suggested I make them. A horrible unicorn I made when I was first making art. I really needed to fix it or just scrap it and rebuild it, but I'm going to keep it for a while. Here we have Dale's Winnebago from The Walking Dead. This is a piano that my daughter and I built. She pretty much did all the work. I just helped her. So I put that in the collection. Here we have my Avengers shelf. We have Thanos' gauntlet. We have the Mark I armor. The Hulkbuster in the back. Tony Stark's hot rod. 32 Ford. Montage. Kind of a one-piece iconic image of the main Avengers. The Quinjet. Here, if you notice the helmet of the Tony Stark Iron Man outfit, looks a lot better. But if you look here in the back, you can see how horrible that one looks. See in the center? Of course, I made Captain America, and he looks pretty pathetic, so that's why I tucked those two behind everything. I was still learning. Here we have a Toyota fork truck, which I'm super proud of. A lot of detail in that. A Fanuc robot used by the automobile industry. Down below we have a piece that has, it's really the first piece I made with a bunch of moving parts. The boom completely articulates, and the body of the excavator actually turns or rotates on the track system. So it's kind of cool. It has 4 moving parts. Down below we have a Blackhawks Stanley Cup trophy. And I actually painted that logo that is on the puck. It's an aluminum puck also. Okay, this shelf. I decided to make some more artsier stuff. Here we have a bass, a lion, a bird landing. Here we have a dragon. Flowers I made for my mom years ago. Transformer shelf, Optimus Prime, Soundwave. Soundwave's cassette actually will eject. As you can see it move there. You can pull that cassette out. Of course, I put his little spy. We have Starscream. Down below we have a steam locomotive and a more modern diesel locomotive. Fire truck. Police car. Ambulance. That's part of my Civic series. Eventually I'm going to put a post office truck in there too. Here we're getting to my Batmobile collection. I think you guys can all recognize those. Adam West, Tumbler, Michael Keaton. This is just a collection of cars I've liked through the years. Things like the Buick Grand National, the Chevy Cyclone. Down below we have one of my favorites, say, Coca-Cola steak truck. Lamborghini Countach, Semi, Model T, Rolls-Royce, Ferrari 308, Corvette 84. Here's a Jeep Wrangler, Ford Mustang Mach 1, Plymouth Roadrunner, Dodge Challenger, Porsche 962. Down below is one of my favorites, the Bigfoot. That was really a challenge to build. The next shelf we have, if I can open it, like sci-fi, Star Wars stuff, Colonial Viper from Battlestar Galactica, Starfighter from Buck Rogers, Warthog from Halo, Armor from Fallout 4. We have Gypsy Avenger from Pacific Rim. Now we're moving into more movie stuff. Here we have Christine before and after. The A-Team van. Another Winnebago. I made one for myself while I was making my daughter's. General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. Back to the Future Time Machine, DeLorean. Ghostbusters Ecto-1. Now we move into aviation with the SR-71. The Warthog. I believe that's the A-10. B-17 bomber. A plane of my own design. It's meant to look like an F-15, but it has sweep wings that actually move. Kind of like a reminiscent of the F-15, F-14 variant. Of a variant, I should say. F-4U Corsair, F-16. Now we'll move into guns. 1911, Colt 45, Peacemaker, AR-15, M1A Abrams, Willys Jeep, Sherman tank, MATV with a modified missile launcher that I added because it looked cool, Hummer, a helicopter of my own design, the Cobra, and back to aviation again, more airplanes in future, space shuttle, and an FedEx DC-10. Okay, that's my collection currently, and hopefully it's going to continue growing, and I hope you guys like looking at it. I might need to get a couple more shelves to kind of space some of these out because some of these things are kind of hidden. Like I'd love to have the Coca-Cola truck kind of out front. There's other ones I'd like to really have out front. I don't know. I'd like to have some of the Marvel stuff spread out and less congested, and some of those cars like the Lamborghini Countach and the Ferrari, I'd like to have them kind of up front and center because they came out looking pretty good. Thanks for looking. If you guys have any suggestions of something that I could build and put in my art case, please put in the comment section below. Add me on Facebook. Send me a message there. I always take advice and appreciate suggestions, and I appreciate the feedback. Thanks for looking. God bless.